Hey guys, welcome back. So the last couple of days we had a bit of an incident happen. Graham got into the grow room when I wasn't paying attention and got hold of a little spatula, and you can see what he's done for damage. He's destroyed most of the seeds in this little fraction of an area, but we're able to salvage one or two. So we're gonna be transplanting all of the tomatoes over into these 4-inch nursery pots. First things first, we're going to head out to Costco, pick up the Miracle Grow organic potting mix. It's a 50 quart for $8.69. It's on sale right now. Now, as I'm looking at it, I have all the labels set up for all this. I'm going to start with the most damaged and work our way over. And I've got, looks like one Black Sea Man, maybe two. Nope, we got one. And of the blueberry, it looks like I got two for here. And I got one hidden here in the back that I'm going to try to salvage as well. I had about 4 of those. And then we're going to transplant the rest of them. Alright, now we're going to be using the potting mix that we got from Costco. We're going to be pouring this into our utility tub that we got from Harbor Freight, and then adding water and giving it a good mix. Now, I've explained this once before, but once you start planting your tomatoes, you're going to bury the tomato plant about half its length into the soil so it starts new roots. Next up, I got 3 blueberries. Scratch that, that one doesn't look as good as I thought it did. We'll try to salvage it and see what we can get out of it. But with this cell, there's actually 2 in here. So we'll break it apart. Now we've got 2 bare root. Take this one, bury it in over halfway. Again, this is the blueberry. Our second blueberry. You can see my suspect came back in, found his little spatula, and is trying to get to work destroying more plants. Hey, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get. Oh. Those are the ones that were in the most dire need of being replaced and changed out. So the rest of these are just by pure convenience. I'm already doing it. Might as well do the rest of them and get them all set. So I'm going to finish these out. See the roots are starting to come through on here. You got 2 plants. I got more than the first 2 leaves. They're working on their second set. So I'm going to split this and put it into 2 different pots. Two good-sized root clusters on now a bare root tomato plant. You know they're ready to start to transplant over when they start getting their second set of leaves. The yellow set are actually what comes up when they first start sprouting. The second set, you can see, are actually taking the shape of a tomato plant leaf. So this is our second set, this is our growth. This means we do have a viable plant. So far we've had a lot of success growing our Sweeties and Sweet 100s, having about 6 to 7 of each one of these. But we also have about 6 of our Wisconsin 55 tomatoes. It's an indeterminate tomato that is meant to thrive in the Midwest. It is perfect for our growing condition, and it's an all-purpose tomato, so we should get a high yield from that. So we do have a couple peppers that didn't quite take from the last batch. So what we're going to do is use the soil block, just like we used in the other ones. I'll leave a link for that video above. And we are going to block these and get these situated. We're going to plant some jalapenos, some poblanos, some broccoli, and some celery, and we might be starting a few herbs in this batch as well. First up, the jalapenos. Our poblano peppers. Broccoli. Actually did 2 rows of the broccoli with multiple plantings in each hole just to hopefully get some viable things. Utah tall celery. These seeds are tiny. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how many per hole I actually put in. The next batch of seeds are going to be some cucumbers. First up, National Pickling Cucumber. These cucumbers need to be planted and started indoors between 3 to 4 weeks before the last frost. Each cucumber is about 5 to 7 inches. They have a low seed count and they're very resistant to disease. Next up is our Space Saver 80. These again need to be planted about 3 to 4 weeks before. Take about 6 to 10 days to germinate, 60 days to reach maturity. Each spacing is about 6 to 12 inches, and the fruit gets to be about 7 inches in length. They're perfect for growing in small spaces. I think this might be one that we'll plant in Griffin's garden. Last variety is the Wisconsin SMR. Just like the other ones, you plant about 3 to 4 weeks out, 6 to 10 days to reach germination. They mature within 50 to 60 days, split spacing about 6 to 12 inches, and each one of the fruits is about 5 to 6 inches. All right, guys, so that is it. We got everything in we needed to. We crisis averted from our little digger. We got almost everything fixed. I don't think we should have any issues. We salvaged almost all of our tomatoes. We do have to start transplanting our peppers. We do have a lot of greens and herbs that we want to get planted here in the coming week. Most of that won't end up on YouTube. You can check out for video shorts or go to Facebook and Instagram where we'll do updates on everything else we're planting. We do have our next batch in with our cucumbers, which we're pretty excited about. Everything else should be all set. Now, when we go outside to plant some of our direct sow plants, some of our beets and turnips over the course of the next week, I'm also going to give you a heads up and show you how our spinach, our mustard greens did that we planted last fall and came back for us. So I'll give you an update in the garden next week as well as getting some things planted. So stay tuned for that, and that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.